So your sister, she tried to kill you, murdered several of your brothers, and is getting her own game? How do you feel about that? And she's also kinda hot. Hollow Knight. Everyone knows Hollow Knight, or a lot of people. It is honestly one of the best games, and I mean best 2D platformers out there. And despite it being made a few years ago, it still gives games like Ori a run for their money. It is artistically beautiful, has challenging gameplay and intriguing bosses. The plot is gorgeous. Any writer that has been creating a book has heard the phrase of show, don't tell. And the same applies for video games. What this means is that you should show your audience the world and characters about who they are from the player's observations, rather than just flat out telling them. It's actually a lot harder to do than it looks, but Hollow Knight does this very well. Too well, in fact. In starting the game, the player jumps into this world knowing absolutely nothing, and over the course of time, they slowly uncover the dark secrets of Hollownest and the powerful beings that had clashed with each other. This was done so well that a bunch of players came together and pieced all the hints scattered throughout the land in order to find the complete plot. And as such, it has captured even more people that have been enraptured by this phenomenal bug world. And all these people, along with myself, are super excited for Silksong, the next game after Hollow Knight. But I am a little concerned for the game's plot. Not that it will be bad, but that I'll be able to understand it. Here, let me explain. A few years ago, I jumped into Hollow Knight the first time simply because a friend said it was good. And without doing any research on the plot or on the game, I bought it. A bit of an unwise choice, I don't recommend that financial strategy, but hey, it's a great game. And I'll be honest, at the start of the game, I was completely lost. The developers never give you a why to what you're doing at the start. They want you to uncover your mission and why the world wants you so badly. It encourages you to understand and search why you are here and what happened to make the world what it is today, slowly in decay. But during my first playthrough, I was conbuzzled, like completely. Why am I jumping down this hole? Why am I killing this beefy boy? Why am I attacking this innocent sleeping bug? It was honestly really time consuming backtracking, and there is a lot of it, especially at the start. Running around, getting lost with my map. Where am I? Dying for the 10 millionth time for a goal I didn't understand. The developers were geniuses for laying out subtle hints and clues as to what your goal was and why. But I was a stupid player and I missed a few key lines of dialogue. It was like I was playing a detective game where I missed the fact that a murder had taken place. What do you mean he's dead? I don't see a knife. When things finally started making sense was when I was in the resting grounds and the three sleepers told me I had to break the seal that they themselves held shut. Oh, okay, break the seals. But how do I do that? Oh, I see they're marked on my map? Wait, I have to kill you to break a seal? What? And after I broke one of the three seals, the infection that the three seals held shut seemed to spread across the land. Wait, are you sure? Looks like I just made the situation worse. But then I finally understood that I had to open the prison to deal with the source of the problem. But I only finally understood my own objective when I went into the final boss, defeated him, and the final cinematic played. It was like the puzzle pieces connected, and I understood. I had to keep the infection within myself to rescue the land. I was the Hollow Knight. Why didn't I know this sooner? I then put the game down, still a little bit confused. Confused as to the background of this game, the origins of this world. So, I decided to start doing some research. I discovered just how ingenious the game was and how oblivious I had been playing the game. I think I had just been so trained to soak in the plot as the game tells me and not to critically think of what was happening behind the scenes that I missed the entire point of the game's goal. Guys, I think I'm a little bit of a sheep. Then just recently, I replayed it, hoping to get some of the alternative endings. And knowing the backstory, I appreciated everything so much more and got references that made me go crazy. The story of this world is so huge that I personally cannot wait for Silksong, which features Hollow Knight's half-sister, Horrnet. And everything looks gorgeous. I mean, look at this gameplay. I think a lot of us are mostly excited that we're going to get more lore and backstory on this whole world, so let's hope it's going to be good. And of course it's going to be good. Also, replaying Hollow Knight made me realize, I actually kind of look a lot like the Voidlings in the game. So your dad locked you inside an abyss. Dude, what'd you have to do to get grounded like that? This made me think, if I was in Silksong, what role would I want to play? Like an NPC. I love games where the characters play an instrumental role in the story, where outside forces actually have a notable impact on the game. Kinda like Groose in Legend of Zelda, or Quirrell, who is legitimately needed to defeat one of the bosses in Hollow Knight. We love you, Quirrell. So if I was in Silksong, I would want to be this Voidling, named, well, I actually don't know, but a Voidling traveling the land looking for powerful relics to absorb. I would want to appear within 3 sections of the land and talk to Horrnet about how I heard of a lightning, fire, and air gemstones hidden within one of each section of the land. Now, when the player finds these gemstones, they could keep them for themselves to buff their tools a bit, or give them to me to absorb. If Horrnet does give me all 3, I want my character to come and assist Horrnet with one of the final bosses. I mean, not the final boss, but like, you know, one of the last ones. It would be a cool reward for the player helping a character to achieve one of their goals. I could maybe come in and paralyze the boss, or maybe even provide a space where Horrnet could heal. And then imagine if Horrnet could come to my little station and challenge me for a duel, in which if she beats me, I can give her some special tour ability. I think that would be a lot of fun if I was to be added inside the game. But with all that being said, I'm very excited for the game to come out. Finally! I mean, the wait has been super long and we're just hoping they don't delay it more. And hey, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And remember to drink lots and lots of orange juice. Alright, bye bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm super excited for Silksong and I can't wait for it to come out. Whenever it does. Yo, if you guys want, I actually have set up a Patreon if you guys want to help me out in any way. And if you don't like Patreon, I also have this other guy that if you guys want, you can help me buy a coffee. And if you guys do, you guys might get some extra benefit, like maybe some stickers. But yo, thank you guys so much for watching, and hey, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'll see you around. Bye.